Hello, I'm Chris Reeve, the Digital Content Manager at Digital Boss, and welcome to the third episode of Social Sessions. As always, I'm going to be talking about the latest hot off the press social media news, a tweet of the week, and a social success story to warm your heart. So this week, there are two massive pieces of social media news. First piece of social media news is YouTube have launched a new music app, which is direct competition for Spotify. It's a paid for subscription service. I expect most of you have watched music on YouTube. They've finally woken up and smelt the coffee, much to our consumers' disappointment. I personally am going to be sticking with Spotify and Apple Music. However, just want to tell you guys that YouTube are now in on the battle. So you might be asking, what is cool about YouTube Music? Well, I tell you what's cool. They don't just throw music at you that is to do with the artist and to do with the song. They also throw at you suggestions that are based on your location, which is very interesting, and also the time of day that you're listening. Is that too scary? Now, the second piece of social media news this week is IGTV has arrived, ladies and gents. All of you would have heard about this, hopefully, and if you haven't, let me tell you what it's all about. Now, the first thing about IGTV, which is really interesting for me, is you can upload up to 60 minutes of content to that platform, and it's all vertical, which is a USP for IGTV. More about IGTV, folks. You can link directly to your IGTV video in your story. This means an increase on reach, but also gives the ability to use a swipe up button in your story. No longer does it mean you have to be an Insta famous person with 10K followers. You can do it. You can be a content creator too. As always, folks, let us know your thoughts on those two massive pieces of social media news. Please let us know in the comments below. LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter. Hit us up on hashtag DB Social Sessions, and also tag us on Twitter at The Digital Boss. Time now, of course, my favourite time of the week, which is Tweet of the Week. This week it goes to Gavin Drake, our dear friend Gavin Drake, who is at GavinDrake62 on Twitter. Now, there really needs to be more of this on social media. Positivity, inspiration, motivation. He says, there are 1,440 minutes in a day, the most valuable resource you will ever be blessed with. Sadly, most people don't take them completely for granted. Don't be that person. Well done, Gavin. Last but by no means least, the social success story this week goes to Jill Watkinson, who is of course at Biscuit Jill on Twitter, the living legend herself. The reason why I really want to give her an award this week is because Jill has decided to help fundraise for the Big C, a local cancer charity, with basically a really clever fundraising initiative in the local area, which is simply by donating biscuits. And the power of this via social media has been incredible. This all started because Jill decided to create a Twitter account called Biscuit Jill because the cancer charity were having to fund their own biscuits. She was tweeting and engaging with her local business community, and loads of people donated biscuits. Bit in the press this week has basically mentioned that she has now donated more than 30,000 biscuits. Jill, I applaud you for that. That's it for this week, folks. Thank you for watching episode 3 of DB Social Sessions. I've really enjoyed it. I hope you have too. As always, thank you for all of your feedback on these videos. I really want to give you as much value as possible. Thanks for watching, and see you next week.